Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year. Seriously, every single day. Weekends, weekdays, holidays, your birthday, my birthday, I'm here. Anyway, I'm here to take your 12 questions out of the chat, so just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America, to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who keep us safe. We have got a fantastic community here because of you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm very, very grateful. You've been so kind to each other. You're so kind to me. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed out there. I timestamp them as I go. Or you can watch back in like 1.25, like up the speed just a little bit. So Roxy says, in the pink today, cheerful. Yes. Well, it is Saturday. Saturday is red and pink. On Saturday, we wear pink. No, seriously. Saturday is red and pink. Anyway. All right. Oh, man, do we have questions today? You'd think, oh, it should be quiet. There won't be any. The news will be dead. No. Oh, no. Nay, nay. All right, you go over there. You go over here. There. All right, so I can actually see the questions. Awesome. So we're going to jump right in. And this is the first question we're starting out today with is me. Those are the nails, flowers. With me going, oh please, 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 let this happen. oh please let this happen. At 2 minutes and 15 seconds in, Jack Smith, say you can say that, and my day gets better. Jack Smith is, let's just say, from a lot of outside sources. Not that he would necessarily listen to outside or act based on outside sources, but Jack Smith is urged to detain Trump pending trial after new threats of violence. Yes, please. Yes, please. Please, please. Extra, please. Would you mind? Thank you very much. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, Jack Smith, are you going to detain Trump pending trial? I don't care if he's running for the presidency. Insurrection, and he's threatening. He's threatening Smith and other people. Threatening. Have you seen some of his recent ads? Trump's recent ads? They're getting darker and more violent, more threatening. Karen Alexander says, Trump is toast. Can't we please stop talking about him? Karen, I don't know that this is going to be a great channel for you, my friend. I'm grateful you're here, but we need to keep an eye on the fascists. That's what we do. And there's no, until the fat lady sings the jail door closed or him into serious accountability, which he has eluded for a very long time, for years and for decades, until there is actual accountability. Oh, I'm going to keep showing up, and we are going to, I always make time in my schedule to ridicule fascists and keep an eye on them. So, all right, 9 of Swords. Oh, Trump is actually legally worried. Good. He should be. But at the same time, I'm not here to have him uncomfortable. I'm here to have him held accountable by the law. Seven of Swords, Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Emperor. I Temperance and the Emperor at the end. He gets Temperance because he was the president. Grr. Even though we know what he is, we know what he tried to do. He tried to steal an election. He's tried to steal documents. He's heinous. He abused a woman, sexually. We'll just make up a word there, because I know little ears can be around. And he still has followers. I would love it, but I don't see it. I'd love it, but that's what the cards say. Glenn Bird says, we all want Trump to go away, but we are still in danger of having fascists take over our government. Ding, 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 ding. Eyes must be kept on their movements and machinations. Glenn. Fist bump. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Wands. The general, even once Trump and his ilk are indicted, a lot of this is going to keep up with the far right lying, throwing everything they can at this, saying that it's all politically motivated and what have you. But I mean, Jack Smith, he's been subpoenaing and he's been getting interviews, recordings, video. He gathers information. His prosecutors gather information, and they have a wealth of information that's already been gathered, evidence to draw from. January 6th committee, all the how many January 6th rioters had trials? Yeah, there's a lot to pull from. So, all right, at 8 minutes 10 seconds in, Trump's lawyers call for cameras in the courtroom. Yes, please. I'm totally down for that. But something tells me Trump doesn't actually want that. There is this German Swiss American here. Exactly. You cannot stop raising the alarm about the very real threat of fascism. The right wing. Yeah, MAGA. Yeah. Cameras in the courtroom. 4 of Pentacles. Well, Trump wants to use it as a fundraising. Because I don't care how many millions of dollars he's brought in, he's burned through it. I mean, just think of all of his failed and failing businesses that he's trying to keep afloat, let alone, and don't forget, I love this, there is a woman. Yes, she's, I believe, a retired judge. But no. From his perspective, there is a woman telling those at Griftco what they cannot do to try and shortchange Letitia James and moving. They tried moving a whole bunch of money and stuff. Trump org, Griftco, tried moving a lot of stuff overseas until Letitia James stepped in and said, no. And now there is a woman telling Trump No. And his sons. No. 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 You can't break the law there. You can't break the law there. You can't break the law there. I mean, his businesses have got to be failing like never before, because he's thrown back to all he has access to is his own business ability. Really? Empress. Look, I'm not saying I'm the perfect business person here. I do this is part of a small business. I'm not saying I'm the perfect business person, but I don't have law enforcement knocking down my door, looking over my shoulder. I haven't been indicted, arraigned. Yeah. Empress, hanged man. All right, cameras. Three of swords. Page of wands. Three of wands. He wants to make it a show. And America wants to see it, but I've got a great big suspension here. Trump can't fundraise off of it. I mean, he can fundraise off having a trial in theory, but Cherry Balm says the ability to file bankruptcy is a business ability. Come on. I think it was Claire McCaskill this morning, was it? Who was saying, I mean, she just said flat out to federal judges, how dare you not allow cameras in the courtroom so that this is public. I wouldn't have put it that way, but I agree. We need to see. Anne says he probably thinks he'll get bigly ratings. But yeah, probably. He wants to make money off of this. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, he needs the money. Desperately needs every bit of money he can get. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Oh, this is dark. Trump also wants cameras in the courtroom because he wants the prosecutors' faces plastered all over so that the crazies can go after them and their families. Lovely. Glenn Bird says federal trials aren't televised to keep due process intact. It could be waived. Anyway. Lisa's crazy to go after the jurors too. Well, the jurors won't be on camera. They do not. They usually put the camera on like this whatever side of the room the jury is on. They'll like, instead of it being straight on, they'll like move it a little bit so you're not going to get the jurors just aren't going to be seen, but still. 3 of Wands. He really needs money. Desperately. No. Not going to happen. Nope. Larking Lady says he wants a game show atmosphere. He's vile and crazy and disgusting. I would agree with all of that. The game show atmosphere, though, I don't think, I personally, I think we need to see it. We need to see evidence laid out. We need to see people being held accountable. We need to make it perfectly clear that you do not try to destroy our elections. But anyway, I'll move on. Okay, so at 15 minutes in, All right, I don't think this is a whole lot of cards, but Trump is attempting to, it's called graymail, Jack Smith's team in the documents case. From what I read, what that means is trying to use the fact that there's top secret information, top secret documents involved in more than just the Florida case. And it's using that to try to get as much thrown out as possible. That's what the article said. Oh, Sherry Bomb, thank you. Thank you. King of Wands. You're just small and pathetic. And you're just a man. World. Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles. And trying. There's not much here. There's not much energy here. There are the Republicans who are involved in the January 6th case. Trump is no longer president. He's just a man and a pathetic, awful, truly awful one at that. He's still trying his garbage. There's not a lot of energy here. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to go very far. Okay. This is kind of a two-part question. At 1645, Trump was asked about his Christian faith. Seriously, is anybody buying that he's a Christian? Anybody? 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 Bueller? Anyway. Trump was asked about his Christian faith, and it got awkward. Surprise! Trump also says Biden treats Catholics like the enemy, but Biden is a Catholic. In a rambling response to a question about his faith. He has no faith. He is a narcissist. He is a serious narcissist. And yeah, I'm not entertainment only YouTube, but I'm not a guy. There are mental health professionals, many who have come out to say, "Excuse us, we know what we're talking about, and that's bad." Anyway. So my question is, there are two questions. Do evangelicals care that this man has the faith of a brick? Do Catholics care? Yes, Sharon Rice. He worships at the altar of gold bars and cash stacks. He worships at the altar of the mirror. Evangelicals do care. Catholics do care. And this is overall. There will be exceptions. I know that. Kathy Lumsden says some Catholics care. I know that. I know. I'm just saying overall because I'm trying to get a sense of kind of what's out there in the country. Three of Cups. He believes in hedonism, selfishness, earthly pleasures. Well, his earthly pleasure. To heck with everybody else, no matter how much damage he creates. But do evangelicals, do you care? You swear up and down how religious you are, how much the Bible means to you. Hemmed in. Refusal. Page of Pentacles. But are we making any money? Now, not all evangelicals are for Trump or horrible. I know that. I'm going for an overall. And overall, what I'm getting is, well, we don't like him, but he's what were they saying before? He's an instrument of he's a flawed instrument of God, because we can't follow those horrible liberal communist policies on the left. It's like, I'm sorry, let me ask you a question. Do you know Jesus? I know you've asked other people that, but I'm asking you. Do you know? Because I'm going to guess apparently not if you're voting for Trump. All right, Catholics, which was the religion I was raised in. I was Catholic until I was 16. Full disclosure. Emperor. Okay, Catholicism traditionally, I mean, we've got the Pope. It's very much an institutionalized religion. There's very much a hierarchy. It's very much a patriarchy. Yeah. 5 of Wands. Magician. Well, Catholics don't follow everything the Catholic Church says. They kind of pick and choose a little bit, but what I'm getting here is there's a little bit more reticence. You don't. Okay, I'm sure there are exceptions, but one of the things the Catholic Church may have had going for it, and I have my issues, trust me, there's a reason I'm not Catholic anymore. There are many reasons I'm not Catholic anymore, but they're using the same kind of teachings they've been using for a long time, and they weren't necessarily as overtaken with the prosperity gospel stuff. It doesn't, I mean, the whole point of Catholicism is it doesn't move. It moves at a glacial pace. It changes at a glacial pace. But still there are people who are doing backbends and flips and vaudeville and pulling rabbits out of the hat to explain their support of a man who has been held accountable by a jury for sexual assault. So, yeah. Whew. Oh, Cherry Bombs is prosperity gospel. Yeah. Yeah. Cherry Bomb says, won't you donate so I can have a plane? Yeah. Exactly. And let me tell you, there are some monks and there's some monks and nuns, especially nuns, in my opinion, nuns and monks and priests. There are some out there who are doing selfless work. They're not all bad. Just saying. All right. 2410. NBC News confirms Georgia Governor Brian Kemp has been contacted by Special Counsel Jack Smith's office as it investigates Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Now, we know that Kemp recorded that heinous, I just need 11,870 votes, something like that. Sorry, that just Dave's comment, you just kind of threw me there. All right, so Bank. All right, let's start over here. Okay. 25, let's say it's 2515. All right, NBC News confirms Georgia Governor Brian Kemp has been contacted by special counsel Jack Smith's office as it investigates Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election. Now, it is Kemp, he did record his conversation with Trump, but he hasn't, there's a point after which he starts choosing republicanism over country. So I want to know, is he actually going to help Jack Smith, or is he going to drag his feet? Little humming, little hawing. All right, Kemp, you can actually help the country. He's carrying the burden of the far right. Then put it down. But that's all that's left of the Republican Party power structure. So Raffensperger. Yeah, the Kathy Lamson says, I cannot understand how Trump will ever be able to defend the Raffensperger call. True. Thread of Hope says Kemp will be under a lot of pressure to just play by the party rules. Yep. So what are you going to do, Kemp? Ace of Pentacles, Moon. Do I have the wrong person? Did I? Ah, this happens sometimes. No, they're both. Was Kemp on the call, or was it just Raffensperger? Honestly, there's so much to remember. I do this every day, and I still just. Give me the stuff. That's a big don't do that. Far right trying to stir up things and distract. And this is a refusal of the government, refusing the government. So maybe Kemp is going to drag his feet after all. Kathy Dalal, yes, so many crimes. So many. Yep. CC Ryder says Raffensperger recorded the call. Don't believe Kemp was on the call. Fair enough. Thank you. Meg Meg says not Kemp. Thank you. Three of Cups. So, well, just the fact that this is going on makes us pretty happy. Wheel of Fortune. Read the room, Kemp. Wheel of Fortune, Death, and Six of Swords. The potentially going up the river card. A little bit of advice, Kemp. I know you're not going to see this, but I'm going to throw this out in the universe anyway. Do not take Trump's side. And when you have got a special prosecutor who specifically came over from working the most heinous crimes imaginable at The Hague, who has zero fear of Donald Trump, when he knocks on your door, do not, excuse the term, screw with him. Just don't. There are people going to prison. There have already been people going to prison over January 6th. There's more coming. It's going to be bad. You do not want to be involved. But sure, go ahead. Choose party over country. Go ahead. Myopic, short Short-sighted garbage. Whew. All right. He's how, I'd rather be, what was that stupid thing before? I'd rather be Russian than Democrat. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Kemp is an idiot. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Choose Trump, choose Republicanism, choose the fascism. Go ahead. It won't end well for you, but you had your chance. 3045. 3045. Former staff says Trump will drop out of the 2024 race. That would be nice, maybe. In exchange for a deal to avoid prosecution or prison. No. Thank you, Ann Moss. No. No. Former staffer says Trump will drop out of the 2024 race in exchange for a deal to avoid prosecution or prison. No. Yeah, so he can just continue to live at Mar-a-Lago and play golf, and after all the heinousness he did. Well, first of all, he's running his mouth. He's getting himself into more trouble. The cases against him are very strong. And every day that passes, something new comes to light. Every day. Do I ever come on here and be like, well, there's just nothing to read on today. That's it, No. This man, as Joyce Vance beautifully put, he turns everywhere he goes into a crime scene. So is he going to drop out of the race, the 2024 presidential race, in exchange to avoid prosecution or prison? Knight of Cups. I think they're still coming after you, dude. And says the planets are always moving. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Hanged Man. Page of Wands. Page of Cups. Well, he has lawyers for what it's worth. Many from the local bubblegum machine where you put in 2 quarters and you get the plastic thing and you crack it open and add water and the foam thing turns into a lawyer. Those are his lawyers. It's the quality of his lawyers, for most of them. But he needs to raise money really, really badly. Dropping out of the race, him becoming the president is really his only chance of avoiding a lot of legal pain. A lot of pain. He cannot drop out. And right now, he's beating his competition in the polls. Not that I trust the polls, but on that side, they care. So he's not going to drop out. He can't drop out. He has to keep pushing. He has to keep pushing. Okay. This could get interesting. Oh, I forgot to wear my blue wave pen. At 35 minutes in, massive blue wave. So, GOP, the GOP is being warned that pushing Trump's trial beyond the election would turn the vote into a referendum on his guilt. FAFO. Cannon playing games, Trump's attorneys playing games, Trump himself trying to play games. Oh, we just put this off and put this off and put this off, and then people will run out of money or get tired, and I get continue to be heinous, says Trump. Except, there's a deadline. There's a deadline after which you, unless you turn around on the day after Election Day 2024 and say, I'm running for president again, even then it's not going to help you. Nope. So, pushing this out. Is it going to help bolster the blue wave? Two of Pentacles. They are unsteady on the other side. Unsteady. Trump's been vacuuming up all of the small donor money. I mean, it's just bad for them. But you decided to stick with this guy back in 2016. So you have no one to blame but yourself. Here's King of Wands. Nostalgia. Fail. He's trying to pull a rabbit out of a hat, but this is the Wheel of Fortune has turned, Spiff. And yeah, you've got your handful of ultra MAGA who will vote for you, but on the whole, there's you as a person, and there's your nostalgia, dreaming of your glory days. Yeah. This is not going to go well for you, and it shouldn't. And says I had to look up FAFO. I like it. It's perfect. It's just, I try not to swear on this channel. And technically, it's just initials. It's not actually swearing, but it's just the perfect explanation. All right, so we've got one international question from Glenn Bird. I want to make sure I get to this 3810, and then we'll go back to, oh boy, have we got some Republican political questions. Holy buckets. Is Poland going to attack Belarus? Huh? Putin accuses Poland of planning to attack Belarus, warns Russia would respond. And there's new reporting, I believe, that some Russian nukes are actually in Belarus now. And I love salty chip. Yes, Cherry Bomb. Felonies around and find out. Felonies abound. All right. 5. There's just you poor Ukraine, and the poor Russian fighters who've been forced to fight and have literally have a gun to their head to make them fight. Man, bless. All right, Knight of Cups. 9 of Swords, Moon, World, 5 of Pentacles. Poland attacking Belarus? I don't see it. We're already helping Ukraine. There's this huge war right there. Poland doesn't want it to expand. And frankly, if Poland did something, it feels like Belarus would crumple like a tin can, like a soda can. So, bless. Hopefully the war ends soon. All right. And, oh, forgot to put the, okay. So, yesterday, or was it the day before? Recently, I was reading about the House hearing where Marjorie Taylor Greene was showing nudes that she did not have consent to show. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. So, unconsenting nudes. Yeah. Well, MTG was just she just blasted a newsletter to her constituents full of the Hunter Biden nudes. It's possible they were even sent to minors, as she did not screen for age before sending. Although she could probably try to say that you have to be of age to vote, but still, how much trouble is she going to be in? I've already picked up that she's going to get sued. But, yeah. Oh, Viola Blue says Hunter's lawyer just filed a complaint. Well, he's got something else to complain about, too. Thank you, Viola. Really? The sadist. I'm serious. She gets off on humiliating people. Lucky Girl says Cherry Bomb just gifted 10 memberships to people in the chat. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. I didn't even know you could do that. That's awesome. Thank you. I have no idea how somebody could grab one of those. I don't know. Thank you. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the whole Biden family. Lisa 4-4 says she also MTG also believes aliens are angels. Need I add more? Oh, aliens are angels or fallen angels. Even better. Let's shoot down the demons. 9 of Cups. MTG. Trying to raise money. Page of Cups. Whoops. Strength. And Queen of Swords. Well, you're starting to run into... it was holding them up in Congress was one thing, and that was bad, but you just sent them out via email. You just sent them out, let's say, over the wire fraud, or this is just, it's not wire fraud, but this is bad. Try to raise money. There's nobody should have the right. Nobody does have the right to publish publish pictures of naked people that they were intimate with without consent. Period. There's an argument to be made out there that Hunter Biden's phone was hacked by the Russians a number of years ago. That's where these pictures came from. And you're going to go, no, there are laws in place against this, and I'd say she's going to make a lot of women angry, but she doesn't care. She is a sadist. I'm not exaggerating. She gets off on humiliating other people, causing them pain, making them cry, back down. That's her shtick. That's what she gets off on. About time somebody, is this cretin going to be held accountable? Well, the Flores says, I wonder if the woman in those photos will sue her as well. I hope she does, for millions. Four of Swords. Nine of Wands. Five of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. She doesn't think she's ever going to be held accountable. She does not believe in, not even a little, that there is no way she's ever going to be held accountable. Except, of course, you know, the far left canceling her or whatever. Juniper's Tarot and Magic says MTG has asteroid Toro in her chart, so it makes sense that she's a bully, sadistic sicko. Where in her chart is it? Where is it? I haven't worked with. Lilibel says she has asteroid Toro bullying conjunct her sun. So does Gates. That would do it. That would do it. I haven't worked with asteroids that much. I mean, a little, but not much. So thank you for sharing that. Ace of Pentacles. Seriously, I'm just nauseous reading on this. Page of Swords. She does not feel she is ever going to be held accountable. So will someone please hold her accountable? It's just going to get worse. I'll have to read specifically on maybe Hunter's. Did they file something against her, or did they just send a cease and desist letter? Because all I'm getting is she's going to get worse. This isn't the end of it. Sherry Vaughn says worse than better. I hope so. Mostly what I'm getting is, oh, she's not done yet. It's innocent. You can't. Five of Cups, Death card. Yeah, she's going to get sued. Wow, is she going to get sued? Six of Swords. But she's done a lot of damage here. It's very frustrating. She has, I've picked up on her being in huge legal problems. That's what I pick up in her future. Marjorie Trader Green. I just don't know that this is going to be as big as whatever else is coming for her. Or maybe this is just a part of it. Because this is not, I'm not getting overwhelming energy on this. Just, it's that overwhelmingly disgusting. But all about says you're welcome. I wouldn't doubt if they both have it in the 8th house. The house of Scorpio. She's so disgusting. All right. I forgot to write down when I started that question. Anyway, this question's starting at 49 minutes in. Now, correct me here because I had heard something about this in passing, but I do not know the details. Star Melody Elizabeth B. said, have you heard that Lauren Blockhead Bobert threw a green tennis shoe pin in the trash that honored mass shooting victims? I had heard something like that in passing. I'm just wondering if anybody else Mary Smith says it's on video. Ugh. Juniper's Tarot and Magic says, I noticed that Matt Gaetz is a Taurus. No comment. Every sign has a good and a bad side. But he is Sun in Taurus opposite Scorpio with Jupiter and Moon sitting in there. So his Sun is opposite Jupiter and the Moon, which makes me wonder if Gates has any messed up energies. Yes. Where's his Lilith? Anyway. Heather Formosa says I saw the film of that. Disgusting. Did someone like say you should wear this, and she found out what it was and she threw it in the trash? Kelly says the Leo sign in the overlay is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. It is rather subtle. Yes, there's a Leo sign here. There's a Leo sign right there. Today is the first day. Welcome to Leo season. Judgment. She's vile, but it does feel like she's on her way out. Four of Cups. Queen of Cups. I mean, like, if she makes it to the next election. No. Four of Cups. Queen of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Well, she's just touting the party line, isn't she? Refusing to listen to decency, you know. But we are going to watch Bobert fall, the political fall of Bobert. And frankly, I will be happy to go get a beverage. And we'll watch together. Free Spirit says, yes, a little girl in Uvalde who was identified by her green tennis shoes. Oh. She was given the pin in the Capitol and threw it in the trash. Nobody's surprised. That's the thing. It's disgusting, but nobody's surprised. Man. Valerie Sargent said, I got my Leo hair done and I'm feeling fabulous. Well, you are fabulous. I'm glad, Valerie. I'm glad. Oh, she's so gross. Bobert is so gross. All right. 5230. Now, here's someone I wish would just go back into the woodwork. But alas, here we are. RFK Jr. is, according to one pundit said, JFK Jr. is a Republican plush toy being used by extreme GOP. And his hearing the other day, which I saw the whole thing, he was lying. I've never said anything like this. Yes, we have the tape. Shall we run the tape? I've never said anything like this. Shall we run that tape too? Lying, lying, lying. And the GOP is hoping that if they can get RFK Jr. to run somewhere, that it's going to pull it's low information voters, that they'll go, Kennedy, I like that, and they'll vote for, no. Page of Cups. Believe it or not, overall, Americans are paying more attention to who they vote for. They're being a little bit, I'm not saying it's perfect, no, but they're being a little bit more careful. Justice, Lovers, Nostalgia. He, if he runs, he could take some votes away from Trump. I mean, maybe there are a couple of people out there that are like, oh, Kennedy, that would be good, right? Not him. Yeah, there's... What's going to happen to RFK? Ugh. Kathy Delisle says, my dogs are having a Hound of the Baskervilles contest in the living room. Go walk to the doorway, walk to the door of the room and go, Watson, the game is afoot. Three of Swords. Oh, Does this guy have health problems? I mean, I know one of his vocal cords is paralyzed, which is why he speaks the way he does, but does he have other health problems? Doesn't feel good. Yes, Lisa says something is afoot in the living room. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Six of Swords, Page of Wands. You're not taking money. He's not going to take votes away from Democrats. Not really. Holly and Friend says he's an ex-addict. Ah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't do personal readings. Sorry. Just political. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Six of Swords, Page of Wands. Well, this is something. He's reaching this level of prominence right now. This is a new kind of thing, at least. This is Democrats looking at him like, yeah, no. I don't know. I've got this bad feeling about maybe his health or something. And if he does anything, he pulls some for a short period of time, and not like Trump. In a short period of time, no, natural like short period of time, he actually pulls some voters away from Trump. But something's not healthy there. And I don't know, lying your face off probably doesn't help. Just saying. All right. All right. So, this is just a general good news question. 5740. Biden has picked Lisa Franchetti as the first woman admiral to lead the U.S. Navy. Admiral, are we actually getting to the point where this will stop being major news? It's like, of course, a woman was hired. A woman was the best person for the job. Yay! King of Pentacles, the patriarchy, but it's not the emperor. Patriarchy, the boys' club, oh, it still exists, but it's not what it was. Part of why MAGA world is so upset and sometimes literally up in arms. Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups. It's going to be a while, but it's getting better. There's some jerks who are going to say, oh, it's a token thing. No, it's not. She knows she's good at her job. She knows what she's doing. Yeah. But she's going to get some grief. But there are going to be people making fun of her in the ranks, saying bad things about her because she's a woman. But she's going to be the admiral leading the U.S. Navy, so suck it up, sailor. Yeah. See, Torino says Biden picked her. The Navy wanted to keep the boys' club. Oh, we do like Uncle Joe. Good Uncle Joe. All right, and This last question. Oh, so much fail. All right. 1 hour, 10 seconds in. We were talking earlier about Brian Kemp. Oh, no, this is... That one should be there. We were talking about Brian Kemp earlier. Brian Kemp's key aide is going to join DeSantis's team in an effort to reboot DeSantis's floundering campaign. Matter of fact, the minute I said that, I got this horrible energy all over the a band around my head, and it was like, ew. Really? It did say who the person's name was. I'm sorry I didn't copy it over. But Brian Kemp's key aide is going to join DeSantis' team in an effort to reboot the floundering campaign. Run. Not run for office, just run. Or go back to Kemp. What the heck? High Priestess. Are you wasting your time? King of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like crushing like sinus pain. I'm not staying in this energy. I'm not. Just out. God, fit. Go away. Get out. Because you're just gonna get to Satan pushing the same social issue garbage that he normally pushes. That's it. That's all you're going to get. Reboot of floundering. No. Leopard spots. And DeSantis isn't going to change. No. Good luck. So anyway, I keep my sage with me for a while. But congratulations, Admiral Lisa Franchetti. Congratulations. The new admiral leading the U.S. Navy. Congratulations. All right, so that is going to do it for me for today. It is 1:20 p.m. here in Chicago. I am here 365 days of the year. At 3 o'clock Central Time, I will be over on the Creative Sprints channel. It's Sarah's day off, but I will be there. And we are going to be creative and productive, and I just want to encourage you. That's it. All right, so hang in there. You're not alone. We are in this together. And oh my goodness, there are good days ahead. Oh my goodness, there are good days ahead. So hang in there, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Bye.